I want residuals.
You know, it gets me jacked up every time we have a Whip-Ass Wednesday here in the Freak Nation because one reason and one reason only, one of my favorite human beings of all time, Robert C. Halford, of course, the front man for Judas Priest, celebrating 50 years of metal, by the way, will be in Phoenix, my hometown, celebrating my special birthday. Crash, you do not need to share the number.
That's what my face was. I'm like, are you
35.
going to reveal?
Yeah,
35 again.
35.
Can you believe that? On October 9th, Rob Halford and Judas Priest are playing a special concert for my birthday in Phoenix. How often does that happen? Crasher? Suave? Anybody?
It doesn't. It doesn't. Milestone birthday for the Sarge, a milestone year for Judas Priest and their metalness. So, yeah, it's this the way it lined up, it's clearly in the stars.
Can I just play that one more time?
Yeah,
Come
go
on.
I want residuals.
Richie, were you running the board for that radio show when that happened, or were you in the studio?
Yeah, I think I was behind the glass.
Right?
Yes, but I was there.
That was
somewhere.
Okay, you were there. That was, and in Crasher, if you go back and watch the full video, Crasher will acknowledge there was no warming up. He was coming He was coming after another whip ass, about to whip somebody's ass audio drop that we had. He says, "Can I try this?"
Yeah, right.
And just, oh my God.
No clearing of the pipes, no even drinking water, no nothing. He just, bam, out with it. Wait, what? What just happened?
Incredible.
It's awesome.
All right, guys, it is a Whip-Ass Wednesday, and I hate to explain it every time, but it doesn't mean we got to kick somebody's ass.
No.
Somebody could be whipping ass. Somebody could whoop somebody's ass. It's a general topic for whipping ass. And I think we've got 3 topics here from each of us, or a topic from each of us, that's going to whip some ass on a Whip-Ass Wednesday here in the Freak Nation. Richard C. Suave fully recovered from his Las Vegas trip for the Living Life Love Festival Green Day Heim Tame Camel Suave Malibu.
Tame Camel?
Was it Tame Camel or Tame Malibu, right?
It was Tame Impala.
Tame Impala.
Yeah.
You did not just say camel.
Tame
How
Camel.
did camel get in your mind?
I did say
it's a great band.
Malibu and Impala. Malibu and Impala used to be 2 Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Where did camel come from?
They're all animals, man. They all live in the freaking desert. They all hang out in Africa. A Malibu, an Impala, and a camel.
Malibu's not Malibu. What? No, Malibu's not an animal. I'm going to whip your ass. Yes, you need to be whipped for that because that is not an animal.
Maybe I'm still drinking some of that JMO in my mom's place.
Did you bring it back, by the way?
No, I didn't. I didn't want to check it. I didn't want to. Checking luggage is for the freaking old people.
Yeah, or a long trip.
No.
Yes,
no.
yes. With an 8-year-old, 7-year-old, yes.
All right, Richie, who's whipping some ass for you today, bud?
Well, it is a thing that is going to be whooping your ass if you decide to buy a bottle and try it. Let me do some technological things here to show.
Wait, say that word again.
Technological things.
There you go.
To show what we're looking at here. So if you take a look at that right there, that, ladies and gentlemen, is a brand new beer that is being released by Samuel Adams. They only put this out every 2 years. It's called Utopia. And here's the fun thing about this. You will likely be able to find this in the state of Arizona somewhere. However, because it is so potent, it is actually illegal in 15 states. And you won't be able to find
Wait,
it in
how potent?
This is illegal in 15 states?
15 states. It's 28% ABV. And it's illegal in Alabama, Arkansas, Georgia, Idaho, Missouri, Mississippi, Montana, North Carolina, New Hampshire, Oklahoma, Oregon, South Carolina, Utah, Vermont, and West Virginia.
So all the no fun states.
Yeah, pretty much, exactly. 28%.
Whoa. West Virginia?
Mm-hmm.
West Virginia.
This is what they brush their teeth with in West Virginia.
Isn't it?
Right?
They're known for moonshining and bootlegging.
Right.
Yeah, down in the South. So
here's what makes zero sense to me about making any beer of any percentage illegal. Don't those states still sell spirits? Spirits at like 80%, 90%? Yes. So why, just because it's designated a beer, why does it have to be a certain percentage to be legal in some states?
That's a great question, Crash. I don't know that answer because it's not in the particular story I'm looking up. You'll have to call the Alabama Department of whatever to figure out why it's not allowed there.
Yeah, no
call your
thanks.
congressman, find out. You can buy a bottle for $240 for a 25.4 ounce bottle. I'm gonna do my best to try and find this in the state of Arizona because I kind of want to try it,
Right.
or keep it as a collector's item. Because they go up in price every year. It's according to this article here, back in 2017, it was $199 for a bottle, and the 2021 version of this is now going to be, like I said, $240. So I feel like it's a collector's item. It's going to go up in price. There's only, I believe, 13,000 bottles are brewed and put out every 2 years. That's it. So I might buy one just as a collector's item. And like stick it up in my up somewhere and sell it in 10 years.
Again, give me the price.
$240 for a 25.4 ounce bottle.
Okay,
And it will
bro.
kick your ass. It's 28%. Just ooh, baby.
Why not buy like 3 or 4 cases of mid-shelf vodka for that?
Because that's not going to make you money. That's just going to get you hammered. I'm all about making money now, Sarge. Come on. Come on,
You're
Alice.
never going to drink this.
No, I don't think I would. I think I would save it and keep it as a collector's item. We all know how popular like NFTs are now, and how popular a lot of those collectibles are now, and things are always people are trying to collect stuff all the time. So this is the perfect way to do it.
But if you're going to collect it, that means you're not going to sell it or resell it.
Yes, you will eventually. You're going to
Okay.
sell it eventually, but just not anytime soon. It's one of those investment opportunities.
So you're hoping to make how much?
I don't know, 5 times as much
Stop
maybe.
it with this. Stop it with this, will you?
Kenny just wants to drink it.
No.
He wants to get his ass
This all
whipped.
goes back to these bullshit blue laws in southern states where, again, and there's so many different tripwires when it comes to this conversation. And I don't know why I use tripwires, but it sure sounded damn good, didn't it? Listen.
Butt face.
It's always, listen, butt face. It's always amazed me that
We will play that Gene Simmons audio one day too.
how these people who make the rules and the laws in certain states and around the country, how you can't buy liquor at certain places, you can buy liquor at certain places, but you can't buy. As a kid, as an 18-year-old, when you could drink, it didn't matter. I mean, yeah, we went straight.
Oh, in your day, you could drink legally at 18. Kenny, things have changed since then.
That's
By
not
the
my
time
point.
Richie and I grew
We're
up, we
wasting
had to be
valuable
21.
time, Crash.
Fine.
We would go for the Schlitz malt liquor. You'd go for the malt liquor because it had the high alcohol content. I get that. I understand. You want to get a quick buzz to get it on as fast as you can without paying a whole lot of blow. But at the same time, this goes back to the price of this Sam Adams. What's the proof again, Richard?
28%.
It's tough for me to rectify spending that kind of money, again, like I just said, Richie, where I could buy a case of decent tequila and get lit 40 times over than that $200 bottle of 28 proof Sam Adams.
They're not after the high school demographic, Kenny. They're after the appreciators demographic, which is a little bit older and can spend the $250 and not balk at it.
If I can find a bottle, I will buy one. Will I drink it? Like I said, probably not, but I'm going to buy one.
I'll be an investor, and then what we'll do is
We need to buy 2 then.
on a Tip It Back Tuesday.
Yeah.
Is we'll get together and do a Tip It Back Tuesday, and we'll sample it live on air.
Which means we're buying 2 bottles because Richie wants to resell one within the next 10 years. We need to buy a second bottle to drink. So, yeah, $500 coming to you soon on a Freaks Tip It Back Tuesday.
If you ever get any advice on how to spend your money from Crash Gladys Freak Nation, may I advise you to not take her advice, okay? Please.
So I like to spend money.
Okay.
What's the problem with that, ladies? Am I right? Come on.
Wow. All right, Richie.
I don't even
Now that
buy
I've taken up
shoes.
10 minutes of the show
shit,
talking about
man.
my topic.
Well, here. Crasher, what's whipping some ass for you today?
All right, fine. This is going to be quite appropriate after you just outed me for spending too much money in the last little part of this segment. So I'm going to go with the story that was in the Mirror about a 23-year-old mooching off of his family because he doesn't have a job, or I think he just lost his job or something like that. And the parents were starting to think, no, you're becoming more of a burden than you are a help. You need to do your own dishes. You need to do your own laundry. You need to start paying for the Netflix subscription and cable and internet and blah, 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 blah. And he freaked out, and his dad went on Reddit to try to see if he was being too harsh on his son. And even the mom came to her son's defense saying, honey, you don't want him to hate you when he moves out, which he will eventually. Oh boy. So yeah, I think the son needs a little ass whooping. And yeah, this is where you're not spending enough money, dude. You're mooching a little too much. I don't think there's anything wrong with putting up these pretty simple to follow demands or rules. I think it's totally fine. I was with my parents for 6 months out of college, and they didn't ask me to pay anything, but had I stayed longer than that, I think they would have. There we go. There's the article right there. Dad's strict Wi-Fi rule for a 23-year-old. Come on. Make yourself worth it. If you're going to live anywhere, whether it's your parents or sleeping on a friend's floor, which I've also done when I first moved to LA, you got to make yourself useful. Cook, clean, pay. Those things are just basic economics, basic human decency. It's not hard because otherwise you're showing that you're not appreciative and you're totally, I can't think of another word besides mooch right now. You're just wasting yourself and other people's time.
Is this a story? Is this a story of Richard C. Suave's life? Because how long did you live with your parents, Richie?
I moved out when I was 28.
Okay, all right.
But I also, unlike this kid, I actually, once I was able to get a job, I was actually paying for my own stuff for the most part. So.
Okay, what were you paying for, Richie?
I was paying my car insurance. I was paying once I got over 26, I was paying my health insurance. I was paying for my car itself, my car payments. I was paying for Netflix. I was paying for the internet.
Groceries, maybe?
Groceries, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
And how often did you make your bed?
No. I draw the line there. You don't have to make your bed. As long as you're staying in your own room and it's only you that has to look at an unmade bed, totally fine.
Well, yeah, here's the thing. Hang on. I don't have much of a bed to make. The legit only thing I have is this, and that's it. It's literally just a blanket.
Is that
That's
a
all I
sleeping
have.
bag? Oh, a blanket.
It's just a blanket. Yeah, it's show and tell, everybody.
It's a happy napper, Crash.
It's the cool thing
daughter
about
loves
doing this for my bedroom is I can show and tell.
All right, Crash. All right, so Crasher, you like the fact that dude's getting his ass whooped or not?
But he's not really getting his ass whooped, but I like the fact that the dad is putting his foot down. Yes. Pay up, sucker.
All right, mine's fairly simple. I saw this earlier, and I thought, you know what, this is just an ass whooping, and how we haven't seen this. This goes back to, I believe, this video that we're about to see is from 7 years ago. It's the original Crash A Rama to bring Holland Speedway in New York back to life. This happened in 2014. I'm not sure if it's still going on, but I've got video to prove it. I think this just whips ass all around when it comes to not just sports or motorsports, but just life. Think about this. You've got a $5,000 prize purse, a 100-lap enduro, and you got about 100 freaking cars on the track. Is that
100
that.
cars.
Look at that! Does
And
that
look,
not
that
whoop
was
ass?
Yes, and that was a packed house.
Yes. 100 cars on the track, whipping some ass. Check it out.
100 laps, and you only get 5,000 to win after all of that. Well, I guess, yeah.
And just to let you know, the number 6 ended up winning that race.
Way to go, number 6.
And they're all compacts, as you can tell. There's no freaking Lincolns or big-ass hot rods up there. Just
You can't even see the numbers.
let's whip some ass there, freaking. Later.